We're out again. I've had a couple of weeks off. I've had a really bad bout of that flu. I couldn't shift it. I've been told it's long COVID, but you know, whether we believe long COVID now, I don't know. But obviously my breathing's been a bit rough. Still struggling now really, but I've got to get some videos out. So I've come out. As you can see, I've turned the car sideways because the wind's blowing me in the face. I ain't sitting in the car because I'm not one of these people that likes to sit in the car and fish. So obviously I'm sat on the side of it, but it's blocked the wind out completely, so it's lovely. So I can leave the camera here and hopefully get a good view of the rods and stuff. I'm at Paull, obviously. Been lots of cod coming out of here. There's some Victoria Dock's been on fire. I mean, absolutely on fire. And Paull, there's been quite a few cod coming out of here, so we're laughing. So I've turned up, 3 hours to high. It's really choppy out there, as you can see. Look at the sea, choppy as hell. I've got big baits on because I'm after big cod, and there has been some 5, 6, 7 pounders come out of here regularly in the last few days. So hopefully I might get a big bite. I've had to batten the rods down and the tripod because it's blown an oolie. It's about 35 mile an hour right in the face. But we're all battened down. It's holding out perfectly. It's nice and choppy, so that might bring a few coddies in. It's a big tide tonight. I think it's about 7.5 or something like that. But it's all looking good. I mean, it's a cracker. But brother's just turned up with his van. He's going to block the wind out and all, so it's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. I say I've just got the second rod out, and I'm hoping I'm going to get some bites today because my last 3 have been blanks, and we don't want another one, do we? I mean, come on. So I'm going to try and chop beyond these rods, and let's just see. Oh, before I get on, thanks for all the subscribers, by the way. I'm now on 2,078 as is from the last few minutes when I've just looked. Yeah, so basically, thanks, it's great, fabulous. Keep liking the videos, sharing them, and please don't forget to comment. I mean, if you comment, you know, I'll always answer them. I always do. We need some comments, guys. Let's say your feedback. Say some good venues where you're fishing and stuff like that. What rigs you're using, what weights you're using, what rods you're using, everything. Just talk about fish, talk about fishing. Let's have some chat going. Don't forget to get into my premieres when I put them on, because we have a great laugh in there, guys. And I'm getting 40 or 50, 60 people in there at a time now. We're all having a good chat, so get yourselves in, let's have a laugh. Right, I'm going to get you on these rods and I'm going to show you up for a bit. I'm hoping the wind's not so bad because, as I say, I've blocked it out with a car. So off we go. You might see a bit of car in the video, guys, but there's not a lot I can do about that. But I mean, let's have a look. But hopefully I've stopped that wind. There's actually sat behind the car, there's no wind at all. Well, let's hope we get a few cod tonight, guys, because this river's full of them. Literally full of them, and it won't be long before they disappear for the rest of the season. And then you'll be looking at October before they come back again. But it is holding out well. I've cast to the left and it stayed there, so you know, what more can you ask for? So there's 3 hours to wide, it's already halfway up the wall, so you know, it'll be a big one tonight. We'll get near off the top of the wall. A chop one like this. Got a bungee to tie your rod rest down? Got a bungee to tie your rod rest down? Nice. You sure? Because mine's gone over once. Luckily there was no rods on it at the time. Yeah, but there's no wind behind the car, so I'm not bothered.
Well, it will go if you've got a bite, won't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like now you mean. Just got one. Look at that. Here we go. I'm in.
That's one. Yeah. Well, it's definitely on that. Definitely on.
sort that out because I struggle there getting that broke. There though. Definitely no fish on that, that's a squid.
You're over it again, Kev, that rod.
I'm over it.
Oh, you want to be underneath it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's over it.
Where am I?
Don't over it somehow. You have?
Grab that. Where's it now? That's it out. It's a pain. It's not like you can really do it, is there? I might put one on the fence. Check out that boat because it's got some big bait on it and certainly going to come on. Maybe we should wait a bit longer, but they're there, aren't they?
Oh, that was chunky.
Yeah, I know. Nice bait on that though. It's on the Paternoster. Yeah, just cast straight out because it's out.
Yeah. Well, I'm going that way a bit though, don't you?
Well, I've been, but it never came back. But yeah, I've been casting to the left. Well, I had one there though, and yeah, but about that, guys, because they look like it's on, but it's going to be a pain trying to get the rut sorted out in the wind. Definitely saw the bite though, so. I've had one bite, guys, so it's a shame that was a struggle, that. I've got the sun in my eye, I couldn't see my lands. I assumed it was over the other rod because it was the one I cast second. And probably should have left it a bit longer, but I knew I'd struggle to get the rod out. It's any problem if it's the one furthest away, I'm gonna have problems. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it because I need to tie my rod rest down so it's going to go over. So I'll just have to roll. I can sort it out when I do get a big bite. But I mean, I'm happy now because I've had a bite. And that, I'd only just flicked that rod out as I put the camera on, so it's only been out there 4 or 5 minutes. That's why I flicked the bait back out, because it's untouched really. And I've got 2 big black lugs on each hook and some squid, so I'm not going to risk it. But that's more than I got last time I was here. Right, I'll take a break for now, guys. I won't run my camera out, and I'll see if I can sort these rods out so I've got easy access. And hopefully we'll get some bites and some fish, as I'll see you in a bit. Quick go on the rods, guys. Not much happening at the moment, as you can see. I've had a couple of bites since I was last on, but not to write home about, but I've got some juicy baits going on next. Got some lovely full squid and carp and black lug baits going on. I'm going to see how they go. But the water's about 5 feet from the top of the wall, and it's still a couple of hours till our tide, so it's going to be a big one tonight. It's definitely going to, not far off the top. I mean, it's 20 to 5 now, it's not our tide for another 2 hours. Still holding though, I'm shocked. It's holding very well. Yeah, I'm surprised it's holding, but it is. I've just been there, I've just got with 4 nice big packs of black lug frozen, but like the massive lug. really fatties, little fatties. Well, I'll show you one when I open them, but they're not rolled out like a roll with a rolling pin. They're real fat, so they've definitely got all the guts in them. They look good. Best backs I've had for quite a long time, to be fair. The ones I'm using now are ones that I had frozen still, but I mean, there's no in them. Yeah, I just put 2 or 3 on to make a bait up, so. But these ones are good 9 inches long and they're little fatties, so all good. So I've got plenty of bait now, guys. I've got 3-4 packs of squid. I've got a huge pack of carp. I've got mussels, loads of black lug, razorfish, mackerel. I've got all sorts, guys. Blueies. I've got enough to last me quite a while, so all we need now is a fish to go with it. Anybody fishing tonight down here, better off turning the car sideways because it's blowing you right in the face and you can't watch your rods. No way. But turning your car sideways and sitting behind them, there's no wind at all. So, you know, that's better, isn't it? Obviously I can see my rods crystal clear just like you, so. But it's a lovely choppy sea. I mean, it's gorgeous. The river looks great today. It looks good for a fuel cod anyway. I'm using the Sonik Sport and the Sonik Vader today, both 14 footers. Sport's got a bit more power in it and less flexible, so it's great for the river. But the Vader's good for this river as well because I've caught a lot of cod on it, so caught a few cod on the Sonik Sport, but I ain't used it as much. But the last 2 times I brought it out, I've enjoyed it, using it. It's got a lovely cast on it. And obviously there's more power in it, so it lands with decent size fish from up the well on that. My brother's trying a continental rod with this, but I'm not sure that it's any good for you. I used to bring mine Agility 2 Continentals, but I think 15 foot's too big for you. There's just too much bend and bob on it. Bounce, you just need a firmer rod. The last time I brought in I didn't have any weed, so I'm going to have to bring them in a minute. So I'm going to change the bait, put some fresh on. I'm going to put straight blacks on the Vader, and I'm going to put a Pully panel which I've got made up with loads of carton stuff on it. I'll show you that bit anyway, guys, what I've made up. This is the one that's going on next. That's a lovely bait, that one. That's going on next. That's a carp, black lug and full squid. Because there's some good cod in here, and obviously a bigger bait will get me a better cod, hopefully. Well, that's the theory anyway. Whether it actually happens in practice is another matter. But I'm going to bring this rod in now. The one, I think it's the Vader. I can't remember which one I threw out last. I'm sure it was the Vader I brought in, and there was nothing on it with a bite. But I need to change the bait on that anyway, so if I bring that one in first, then I can recast it and put it behind the black one, the Sonik Black, and then I'll bring that one in and change the bait on that with a new panel rig. Because I'm going to keep one made up for that, because obviously if I get a decent cod I need to keep swapping pretty quick. So I'm just going to get a couple of lug. And Charlie, I'll put these lovely blacks that I've just got. See what they're like. I've got a good supply now anyway of these blacks, so I've got no problem running out of them. Yeah, the miles better then. I'll show you the blacks in a minute, guys, but no chuck with them. They're not all flattened either, they're all full worm, so It's all full with all the guts in. So I'm well chuffed with them. I'll show you them now. These are the blacks. Look at them. Lovely fat blacks. Full obviously their head's been blown off, but obviously that's what you do, but other than that they're full. So I'm well chuffed. No weed either. That's a good sign.
Stand down water, 25 past 6 today.
Yeah, still good 2 hours away, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I lost off this one, I can't get in. That one, you know, when I went fishing last, I took it straight off, took it off and froze it on the web. Still alright, look. There. What's all wrong with the web? I just put the box straight in the freezer. great big fish. Wow.
Right, back out guys, I'll take a little break so I don't want to waste my camera. If I get any action, I've got new baits on now, I'll let you know. One little flatty, it's going back. I've just had a bite in the other rod, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's go get this flatty back. Right guys, we'll line you back up. It's a lot better guys when you've got another rig already meant to go. So knock one off and put one straight back on and then straight back out. I'll do this on the pulley panel now. That was on the panel by the way guys. I don't know how clear you can see the rods from this distance, but at the end of the day there's no wind hardly, so it should be okay. I have actually had another bite on the rod nearest to us. The one that got the fish was the far rod. So good. I don't know what the sound's going to be like because of the wind obviously, but I've blocked 99% of it out hopefully. There's about 1 hour and 45 minutes to high, and it's about 3.5 feet to 4 feet off the top of the wall, so I'm suspecting it's going to be about a foot to 1.5 foot off the top of the wall by the time it's in. As I say guys, I ain't had any videos up for 2 weeks. I actually had a video, but I didn't put it up because I just went feeling like I couldn't be bothered to edit it because obviously I'm just aching all over. I ain't breathing very well because it's this long COVID and I can't get rid of it, and I've tried everything. Antibiotics, inhalers, antibiotics, steroids, everything. I can't get rid of it. So I thought if I don't go fishing for 2 weeks, I might be able to shake it off, but obviously I haven't. And now the doctor said I've got long COVID, so that's obviously what it is. I don't know how long that lasts, whatever, but it's not good, like, obviously. So I'm now on inhalers at the moment, so I get rid of it. Steroid inhalers.
And again.
My brother's in. He's already had a fish and he's got another one. I'm going to try casting a bit shorter next time I cast because I'm actually I'm flinging it out quite a long way. Make sure you got a fish on it because I've got you on camera. Is it? I'll show you this fish guys. I'll have to drop this off though because I've got my rig attached to it. But I don't know what the wind's going to be like. Got a fish. I think he's got a fish anyway.
biting though.
See what he's got. Oh, no fish.
No fish.
No fish. I had one of them earlier. I thought he had a fish and I didn't. But it's still holding out dead straight. So what can you do? Let's get you back in the good position where there's no wind. Hopefully it was about there. I can't remember exactly where it was. I can't see the screen now. Yeah, that's about right. So there's not a lot we can do, guys. It's I know that maybe the car's blocking off a bit of your view, but you know, what can you do? It's better to have it's better to be able to hear it than having wind blowing in your ears constantly on the camera, because it is about 35 mile an hour-ish. It is gusting pretty bad, as you can see by the chop. I just had another nibble on this nearest to us rod. I think that's got the flapper on it. I can't remember. I'll have to remember which one's got the pennel on it. I think the pennel is on the Sport, the black one, far end. The Vader at this side, I think that's got a flapper on it. Sorry, not a flapper, a Paternoster with interchangeable hooks. And I've got big baits on all of them. It's the size of the cod that's been coming out of here. You definitely need big baits. Well done to the cod farmer for getting a decent cod on his last session. I think Russ has had one as well. In fact, they've all had one. Everybody's been catching cod. And I ain't had one for a couple of weeks, so, well, 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm due one. I do tend to get them, guys, in 4s and 5s though when I get them, so let's hope tonight's one of them. Although I think the last time I got one was here and it was just one. Oh no, it was 2. I got 2 cod here. Then my brother got one here the time after when we came here. But at least there's no banks today, that's the main thing. I mean, it's only early, guys. There's going to be some more fish out there. Oh, there you go. That was a nice one. Just had a nice big tug on that first rod, guys, and let's hope it goes for it. Let's hope it goes right down and gives me a slack liner. Just flatties come out at the moment. 2 flatties between us at the moment. Got a bit of interest on this first rod nearest to me. Yeah, I've got a bit of interest on the first rod nearest to me. Let's hope it develops into a nice bite. I'll leave you on it, guys, because it's still nibbling away. I mean, it's probably a flatty, but you know, a fish is a fish at the moment. The Paternosters are doing the trick at the moment, though. Apart from obviously that last one was on a pennel. But as I say, I've got interchangeable hooks, so it's quite easy now. It's nice to be able to pull it in, whip a quick bait on and cast it out and then show you the fish rather than show you the fish not have a rod in the water. I don't often do it, but as soon as I'm masked out the window and I'm sat behind the car doing not doing a lot, I thought I'd make some baits up, like so. It's actually quite comfy behind here. It's not cold. It's about 14 degrees, which is about 58 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty bloody warm. I haven't got the rods too high, guys, because it's windy and I don't want it bouncing too much. I'll take a little break for now, and if I do get any more action, I'll be straight back on and hopefully you'll see the bringing.
I'll bite on the first rod. Don't check again. Yeah, it's on that.
Right on the first look, guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Feels like a flatty. I don't know if it works.
See?
Feels like a flatty, but I mean it could be a little bob. What's the bend on it? Another little flatty, guys.
Don't only camera.
Camera's on, so I'll show them. Definitely on fishing.
Well, flat isn't out today.
Yeah, so we've got the box today. There we go, guys. Another little flatty, flatty number 2. I won't keep him out long. He's only a little one. I'll get him back. Get that bait back out. Only just got out, so I'm not searching. Just turn the camera back, guys, because you're not going to see a lot like that, are you?
Got one set up, yeah.
Paternoster was the trick again, eh?
Got plenty of fucking light tonight.
Yeah, I've got plenty of light, so. Right, guys, it's looking good. I mean, 2 fish so far, 3 altogether between us. It's all looking good. What can you say? It's only early, bites are coming on, you can see the bites really well. Let's hope one of us gets a cod. Well, they're definitely coming on now. So I'll take a little break there for now, guys, because I'm just going to try and get you the bite action of the bring-ins if I can, and we'll see how it goes on from there. Never got that one. Yeah, I'm getting good bites. Took me bottom bait, guys. Took me bottom bait. So I'm just going to rethread the bottom bait because it's my Paternoster. Give it a nice black. Look, got a nice fresh black on it. Can't. This place where I'm getting these worms from, guys. Look how nice and juicy them are. I mean, they're lovely and juicy. I wonder I'm getting good bites on it. That was a sickener, guys. You saw the bite. Had a cracking bite there. It looked like it was definitely on, but obviously it wasn't. But you know, the bites are coming, aren't they? We're getting fish. The bites are coming. I haven't brought the other one in yet, guys, because it's got a massive bait on it. You saw what I put on it, and the bait is staying on. I'm not losing the bait, so I'm not taking it off. Just to put some more on. That's just as simple as what's already on it. So there's plenty of carp left on that, and. Plenty of bait on it, it's got plenty of bait on it. Lovely sea conditions though, lovely. Can't fault it. Well guys, I've got another bite on the far run, as you can see. Just keep a little eye on it. A few little nibbles. Whether you can see them rods or not, I don't know, guys. So I'm going to take a little break there, just while I rig a light up, and I'm going to have to batten it down to the post so that it doesn't blow over, because it's pretty windy. And hopefully when you come back, you'll be able to see lovely. I'm back. I don't know whether you can see all right, but I've got the lights on now on my camera, and hopefully you can see. I can see my rod tips lovely. I don't know the you can or not. I'm quite far away from the rods for obvious reasons. I'm trying to keep you out of the wind, because it's going to be terrible if you've got wind like this on the camera, because it is absolutely blowing and hooling. Just check the tide, and still half an hour to come in yet, and it's actually about 18 to 20 inches off the top of the wall. So it may get very close to the top. When it's our tide, top of tide, I'll show you it. But everything's battened down anyway. I've got some lovely bungees on the lights and the rod and everything, so now it's going to happen, now it's going to get blown over. We just want some more fish now, guys. I've had two. Andy just had a cracking bite and there's no there, but I mean, you know, there's no stopping us getting fish, is there? But the weather conditions in favour, the sea looks lovely. I like it when it's choppy like this because it seems to bring the fish out. I don't know why, but it does. Big tarts, stuff like that. I mean, I ain't bothered now anyway because there's been no blank, and at the end of the day, you know, you come here to fish, to catch fish, and I've caught two up to now, so I'm happy. Obviously we want the cod, but I mean there's plenty of time for that. I'm not in any rush. I was going to go home about an hour after ride, but if I get lots of bites to start catching, I'll be staying. No doubt about it. Just get a bit closer to the camera, guys, on my seat box, so you can probably hear me better. But yeah, if I start catching, then I'll be staying longer. Because I've got plenty of bait. I've got 5 packs of blacks, got a full jumbo pack of carp. I've got 2 bags of squid with me, or 2.5 bags. I've got mussels, razorfish, and a bit of all sorts basically with me. So I ain't going to run out of bait. I've got enough bait to last me for 3 days Saturday if I wanted to stay here. It's nice to get a nice fish though. Now it's going up to top because you never know, they might just come on for a mad hour. We don't know, do we? Let's hope they do. Right, take a little break there, and if anything else happens, I'll be back. Nearest to us, first rod nearest to us, the Vader. I've just had a nice couple of knocks on it, and I've got a knock on the far rod as well now. So let's just keep an eye on them. It's looking good. Good job I checked, guys, because the rods are over each other, and if I'd have got a bite there I'd have probably missed it running to the rods. So, but I have got a bite on one of them rods. It's the far rod now because I've moved it. It's the Vader. Got a bite on it. Far rod. Just keep an eye on it and see what happens. It's actually getting a bit nippy, you know. It was like, when I got here it was 14 degrees Celsius. Or centigrade, whatever you want to call it, and now it's probably about 87. I have got a coat if I need it, but trying to avoid it at all costs at the moment. I know I've got this long COVID and stuff, and I really should be well wrapped up, but it's not cold as such. I've just had another bite. Have you got one? I had one far rod, but it's not biting now. There's plenty of bites going now though, so hopefully we might get a decent fish on. So one of them gets a cod, guys, and we show you the cod. Last time I was here, Andy got the cod. But at least you saw fish, didn't you? At the end of the day, you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? And you know, I know it's bad weather and all that at the moment. Well, it's not bad weather, but it's cold and windy. It's not freezing, but it's not warm either. I'm just hopeful we'll get a good fish, because I'm saying the sea state's gorgeous. I mean, it's It's only about 18 inches from top of wall, so there's no problem getting the fishing. There's nowhere to lift it to. It'll come out that water beautiful if I get one now. What are you doing, putting a smaller rod down? Oh, you're sorting the rod out. Right, I'll take a little break again, guys. If that rod goes again, I'll be back. I'll put you back on, guys. I've had a few nibbles. Well, I've had quite a few nibbles, actually, to be fair. It's nearly top of water. It's about 5 minutes too high. It's well, it's right near the lip. I'm not going to go right to the edge because it's choppy, and it's actually coming over the top. So yeah, I'm going to get too close to it because I don't want to get saturated. But it's definitely coming over the top. And we've had a few bites. Nothing as such yet, apart from them 3 flatties that we've had. But I mean, stack water's coming up shortly. And I've heard it fishes down better on the down anyway, so I'd expect to stay a couple of hours anyway. And obviously if the fish come on, I will be staying a lot longer. I've got plenty of batteries, so, you know, if there's action, then I'll stay. But obviously if it's dead for an hour and a half or so after top, and I'll probably disappear, because at the end of the day, I ain't eaten today at all. And I've been here since about 3 o'clock I turned up. And I was always intending to go about 2 hours after top. And that's only if I wasn't getting bites. But as I say, I've had a couple of fish on that. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? A few fish for the camera, a good little chat, and you know, something to watch basically. There's a tiny bit of rain coming down, but it's like the odd bit of split. It's not much to worry about. It's certainly not going to bother me. I don't know, I just enjoyed it. There's only 4 of us fishing. There's 2 guys further down to the right of us. One of them's got a tent and the other one's not. And obviously my brother and myself. But I mean, this car's been a godsend putting it on his side. Because parking it sideways has just blocked all the wind completely out, and it's been lovely behind here. So I haven't felt the wind at all today, so happy. So I know in future, if it's blowing an oolie on here, turn your car sideways and you can fish it, and it's lovely. As long as you batten everything down with sponges and stuff like. I'm trying to get you a bit of footage, guys, in case there's no more action, and at least I've got a video to put out. Because as I say, I've been ill for the last few weeks, and I shouldn't even really be out today, to be fair, but I need some footage, obviously. And it just looked ideal today, and it's quite warm. It's not now, but it was. And you know, so it was good. But now it's chilled off a bit. But I'm just hoping I get a fish. Another one. It's pressing the cod, it's not after. And it'd be nice to get sided species, like, because that's what it is, obviously, it's cod we're after. You know, Vicky Dock's been producing, I don't know the macro has, but I know Cod Corner has. We're not far off there. I mean, it's still in the Humber, and we're still in a good position to catch cod here. And we get some lovely cod here when they're on. So, you know, let's hope they start to come down here tonight. Or I may have missed them, I don't know. It's just hit and miss, isn't it? Turn up one day and it's rammed with them, and turn up the next day and you don't get a bite, do you? So you just don't know, do you? But I mean, it won't be long before we start getting the summer species coming through. Right, turn you off for now, and if anything happens, I'll have you back. Well, back. A lot of tadpole now, guys. Lots of tadpole. I'm going to bring the sport in and cut all the cart and squid off it and just go straight black leg and see if we'll get anywhere with that. But it's certainly quieted off and it's ripping through now. obviously it was a big tide and it's ripping through, so we'll see.
Right, good luck, I want to say hello.
That's both rods back out, guys. Fresh bait, everything. Can't do much more than that, can I? There's a bit of bounce, obviously. There's a bit of movement at the moment, so settle. We're ripping through a bit now, though. Let's hope we get somewhere. We're certainly ripping through a bit now, but it's holding more or less. And it's not getting banked or anything. It's drifting a bit to the left, but slightly. It's still only early. Tide's starting to move out, obviously, and you know, sometimes you do get a few on when it starts coming down. About half an hour after the top of tide hike, so let's hope it's one of them nights. Always got to be confident because it's good conditions, like sea-wise. Watching them rods. If I get any action, I will be back. Guys, we've come to the end of the night. Trying to get a bit of light here. No, the bites as such, really. A few little nibbles, but not spectacular. It's about 20 to 8 now. Nothing's happening. Everybody else around here has gone home. There's only us left. We're just starting to wrap up now. Brought one rod in. I'm going to bring the other in a minute. It's blowing in early, so I'm going to call it a good night, but I've enjoyed myself here. I've had a few fish. At least I've got a video out. Take care, everybody. Tight lines until next time. From me, Jimmy Codbites. Good evening.